Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning about binary numbers in the binary number system. So binary is a way of representing numbers in terms of zeros and ones. So if we look at the binary stream shown on screen, this is a binary representation of the number 45, which we'll prove later on in the video. So if we write out the number 45 in decimal with the leading zero, you'll see why here in a moment. We know that each of these digits has its own value based on the place. This is our hundreds place, this is our tens place, and this is our ones place, right? Well, using this fact, we can prove that this number is indeed 45. So if we take the place value and multiply it by the value in that place, 0, 4, and 5, take those products and sum them all up, you'll see that we get 45, verifying that this number is in fact 45. Now, for binary, why exactly should we care? Well, each binary digit, referred to as a bit, has its own respective value. So how do we derive those values? Well, going back to decimal here, each digit can be a number 0 through 9, right? So there's 10 possible combinations. So if we assume our ones place is our starting position or our 0th position, take 10 to the 0, we get 1. If we move over one place, we take 10 to the 1, we get 10 for our tens place. This pattern repeats as we keep moving leftward. So we get our hundreds, then our thousands. This pattern repeats depending on how many digits you have. Now, for binary, again, it's only zeros and ones, right? So for each binary digit, there's only 2 possible combinations instead of 10. So, same principle holds, the rightmost position being our 0th. Take 2 to the 0, you get 1. Move left 1, 2 to the 1 gives us 2. Move over again, 2 to the second gives us 4. Move again, 2 to the third gives us 8. And now, hopefully you're seeing a pattern here. So we got 1, 2, 4, and 8. Each bit takes the previous bit's value and just multiplies it by 2. So this will become 16, this will be 32, this will be 64, and this will be 128. All right, let's work on some examples. So for all of these examples, I like to just label out each bit's value. Makes these problems 10 times easier, so 4, 2, and 1 respectively. We can just write out 4, 2, 1, multiply each of these numbers by the value in those places. We've got 1 for each, makes this easy, so we got 4 times 1, 2 times 1, and 1 times 1, giving us 4, 2, and 1. Oops, add these 3, and we get 7. So 111 is 7 in binary. Now, we need to talk about why exactly do we use binary? Why not decimal or any other number system? Well, computers use binary, and that is because computers are made up of millions and millions of tiny electronic switches known as transistors. I've drawn a couple here, for example. Now, these switches can either be on or off, right? This is where binary comes into play because off is 0, whereas on is 1. Okay? Now back to another example. We've got 1, 0, 1, 1. This is 1, 2, 4, and 8. Again, I like to just write out each place value and multiply it by the value in that place. So we got 8 times 1 gives us 8, 4 times 0 is 0, 2 times 1 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1. Add these up and we get 11. Okay? So now, what is a byte? We're familiar with a bit now. A bit is a single binary digit that holds either a 0 or a 1. Now, what is a byte? A byte is simply 8 of these bits cascaded next to one another. And why do we care? Well, a byte is the foundation of all storage and information of devices. So you may be familiar with terms like terabyte, gigabyte, kilobyte. Those are all measurements of storage in electronics. Okay, last example here, the one from the beginning. Again, I'm just going to label each bit's value here to make our lives a lot easier. So I've got 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. Okay, so again, write out each place value. And multiply those by either the 0 or 1, depending on what value is in that place. We got 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. You take all of these products. This is 1. This is 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 8 times 1 is 8. 16, 0, 0. 32, 0, and 0. You take 32 plus 8, which gives us 40. 40 plus 4 gives us 44. 44 plus 1 gives us our answer of 45.